Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, quick information here on PES 2014. Some questions and answers that were answered recently by the producers. So first of all, you can now change clubs in Master League and also coach the national side. It's massive news. And of course, in Become a Legend, you could already play as a club and international. Now, in Master League, the ability to manage a club and also to manage the national team. So fantastic news either way. Moving on, PES 2014 will be available via Steam on PC. So for those PC gamers out there like myself, can now purchase it from Steam. I think that's nice. It's an important part now in this day and age that you can really get copies of the game from multiple places. And we all know that PC, when it comes to buying discs now, are coming a little bit more redundant. So purchasing the digital version will be a nice start. The demo date will be announced at the end of this month. So come the end of July, we will know, or possibly even be playing the demo for PES 2014. It will probably be available, you would have to say, by this time next month. Everyone will have got their hands on it, and we will be talking about how good or bad the game will be shaping up. The cover star to be announced soon, so I don't believe it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo anymore. It's a shame, he's been there for a few years, but I would have to say it's going to be someone either from Bayern Munich or Santos. They've been the two sides they've been showing religiously over the last few days and weeks and months. So who do you guys think it's going to be? Ribery, Robben, someone from Santos maybe? We will have to see. Of course, we hope it's not Neymar and he's not wearing the Santos shirt, because that would be a little bit embarrassing. Moving on, prequel edit data will not work due to the new engine. So that's a little bit disappointing for editors, but I don't think it's a massive deal breaker. Of course, there's going to be more slots available now and everything in edit mode. So although they're going to have to start from scratch, not really a big, massive deal. Licenses will be announced by Gamescom. So Gamescom starts, I believe, September. And before then, we should know what the licenses will be. I don't think there's going to be any massive licenses. There may be South American and a few other ones. But, of course, Konami aren't going to get the Premier League license. That's already with EA. But hopefully maybe a few individual teams there as well. PES 2014 will run at 720p, so the game can display the resolution as high as possible. So no 1080p. I don't think it's massive if it does run in 1080p or not. Of course, 720 seems to be the very minimum nowadays, with everything being HD. But for PS3 anyway, most games run at 720, rarely at 1080p. Goalkeepers have their own specific stats. I think that's fantastic news, isn't it? Goalkeepers now will have individual stats. So we'll have to say there'll be one for catching, kicking, maybe responsiveness, how good they're making at one-on-one decisions, penalties and so forth. So always good news there. Third kit will be available either at launch or through DLC. That's nice as well. Of course, FIFA's had it for many years. Finally, Konami, because let's be honest, some of the teams, their away kits and home kits are very similar. So now with the option of adding third kits, we'll make sure that we will not be playing with the same kind of colours. Weather will have an effect on matches. So this will be interesting to see how this pans out. Over the years, many developers have said weather's going to have an effect, but let's be honest, it really hasn't, apart from the ball maybe moving a little bit slicker on the wet surface. But we shall see. How will it affect rain, snow? I really do hope they do go into some depth with this. It really will make the game very unique and every match feel that little bit different. The anti-cheat system improved for online, and more online features to be announced soon. So there we have. So the anti-cheat system improved, always good. And online features, you feel this is something Konami have to improve upon. There has to be a ton of extra features added this year, maybe 11 vs 11. And if they do compete in that market, they will be able to rival their competitor that much more. And finally, League Mode returns after a massive community request to get it back and running. Konami are bringing it back for PES 2014. So there we have it, guys. There's some quick details, some factual information that will be happening for Pro Evo this year. Be sure to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't. Please do hit that like button as well, and be sure to keep up to date with me as we get nearer to that demo date. Take care, guys.